What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Gustavo Lemos versus Lee Selby, and this was a 12-rounder in the lightweight division, and this fight was Saturday, March 26th, from the Estadio Luna Park in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and this fight was broadcasted on Box Nation, and in this fight, Gustavo Lemos brutally stopped Lee Selby in the 5th round, leading up to the stoppage. This bout scored 39-36 in favor of Gustavo Lemos. So this was an outstanding performance from Lemos, definitely the best victory of his career thus far. So the only round that I'd give to Lee Selby was the first round. It was sort of a feel-out round. Both men had some success. I could definitely see all rounds in favor of Lemos. But Selby worked the jab a bit, landed some nice counter right hands off the outside, so I just gave him that round. But then around number 2, Lee Selby got caught with a big right hand over the top that sort of made him dip down a bit. It was a big, nice shot from Lemos, and Lemos was just coming forward and throwing big punches. He's just a super aggressive fighter, and Lee Selby could not deal with that aggression. It was just too much for him. As in the 4th round, he really got hurt. It was a big right hand over the top to the chin of Selby that backed him up, and then brutal combinations. I mean, brutal from Lemos. Lemos was just going ham on Selby, just battering him against the ropes. I'm shocked that the referee didn't wave it off. And then towards the end of the 4th round, Lee Selby got hit with I think it was a right uppercut to the body that sent him down after those headshot combinations. So it was headshots then to the body. Very good work from Lemos. And then in the 5th round, at the start, Lemos went for the kill, was trying to go for another knockdown or a knockout. He landed a right hand over the top and sent Lee Selby down again. Then once more, right after he got dropped for a second time, Lee Selby got hit again with a right hand, and the referee waved it off. So yeah, this was an outstanding performance from Gustavo Lemos, and I know that Lee Selby is not in his prime here, obviously. His prime was at featherweight, and he's 35 years old here, but still it's a very solid win. Great knockout for Gustavo Lemos. I actually thought this fight was going to be really, really close, being that Lemos hasn't really beaten any real opponent with some great experience like Selby, but it was not. It was a very good showing of the power of Lemos and who Lemos really is as a fighter. So comment down below if you watch this fight and what do you think is next for both fighters and your thoughts on the fight. But as for the question, what is next for Gustavo Lemos? I know that he's had, I believe, all of his fights in Argentina, if not a couple outside. But yeah, this is yet another fight in Argentina. I would love to see him break off and fight possibly in Europe, the United States, against a top tier guy. I know this was another top tier guy, but he could possibly fight for an eliminator in the U.S. on like DAZN or in the U.K., something like that in the lightweight division. And the lightweight division is heating up recently. There's a lot of big fighters, big money fights there. And Lemos 28-0 now, I believe so. He's got an excellent record, an excellent style for TV. So I think that he could definitely go to the United States next, fight on like a big DAZN card, PBC card, whatever, top rank card for like an eliminator against a top 15, top 10 guy in the lightweight division. But as for Lee Selby here, I think he's going to retire, if I'm going to be 100% honest. Lost to Cambosis, but by split decision. But here, he got dominated in Argentina by the undefeated and hungry Lemos. So I think he's going to retire here. He had a great career nonetheless as featherweight champion. But I think it's time to hang up the gloves. But who am I to tell him? It's really him and his corner's decision. So overall, Gustavo Lemos drops Lee Selby multiple times and finishes him off in the 5th round to get the best victory of his career thus far and to stay unbeaten. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.